Greetings, it's your girl back for another podcast. Now, this one is just going to be, it's just an observation really, and basically of what some of the things that I've been dealing with for the past few years really. It's involving the ancestors and the role that the ancestors play a lot of the time in our lives, when especially when our loved ones pass and they go to the ancestral realm. What happens? And this is the revelation that I've got. Now, this is what I've received. Okay, this is not what I've read or listened to, or this is what I got based on my experience. Now, for the past few years, say about 4 years, I've been attacked by a particular person, and you know, this person recruited other people. This person spoke about me. They took my name up and down, where, and I was dealing with that. And on top of trying to live and run my business and do what I was doing, okay, this person decided they wanted to make me their competition. Which I don't know why there has to be in a competition, because when you're doing what you're doing from a place of authenticity, from a place of self and what you're out here doing, there really is no competition. There's room for everybody. And this is something that I've been saying for the past, 3-4 years. But no, this person decided they wanted to come for me of the opportunity, but, you know, wanted to do it behind the scenes. Okay. Well, fast forward 2021. Yeah, last year, or well, this year, because New Year doesn't start till spring. But 2021, my grandmother, she passed away. Now, I am the favorite I'm not gonna say was, because she's still with me. I am the favorite grandchild of my grandmother, who passed away. Okay, the family have told me that you are the favorite grandchild, and also I was the outcast of the family. So that, you know, that there's a lot of things that I've been through that has given me protection, spiritual protection, because a lot of the times when you come into this world questionably, and you don't have that protection of a father or a family, the Most High becomes your father. It's in the Bible, go read it. I am the father of the fatherless. You know, things like that. And I've always carried that within me, you know, always. So therefore, you have protection. I've always been protected, and I've known this because there's certain situations in my life where Spirit has always come through for me. Things have always favored me. Situations where it could have gone a certain way, it didn't go that way for me. It may have gone that way for other people, but for me, it's been different because I am protected. This is why you don't come for people. You think, this is what I'm saying and have been saying to people. Be mindful who you go for. Be mindful who you attack. They may not look like anyone special. They may not have anything in regards to material wealth, or they don't have a big following, and they don't have loads of friends and popular. It don't matter. If they are protected by the Most High, they are protected. Do you understand? It's not everybody that you can come for. This is why you don't walk in that kind of dirty energy. Okay. My grandmother passed away in 2021. And it hit me hard. It really did. It really hit me hard, because the last time I saw her was some years ago. And she was trying to tell me something, but I didn't know what she was trying to tell me. Family secrets, but she didn't want to tell me. Now I know what they are, and those things have been revealed. And but what I wanted to talk about is the role of the ancestors when they pass from this world. Because my grandmother, as much as she was my grandmother and I loved her to bits, absolutely adored her, I used to hang on her every word, sit at her feet and learn. Oh, okay. From her, you know. But then, you know, you grow up and you realize that Granny wasn't such a good person. You know, she did some things that were questionable. You know, you come to realize that when you get older and you become an adult and you realize, you know, life maybe prompts you to do certain things. Maybe circumstances, you make the wrong choices in life. And when you pass from this world and go into the next world, this is what I was told by Spirit, that they have to make amends. You know, This thing where we go to hell is rubbish. It's more like, okay, now you're going to have to help those here who are still here. You're going to have to help them heal the family karma. So my grandmother now, and she showed me in the dream, she showed me in dreams that she's with me. In many ways, she showed me. We have our little code things that we have, and I know it's her. And what Spirit showed me is that your grandmother is helping you is going to help you, or she's helping me to heal the family karma, because some of this karma she brought on us. So her role is so that she can move on in the spirit realm to the next level, to the next realm, to be where, whatever this is. I don't know. They didn't tell me that bit, but in order to grow in the spirit realm, you have to go back and help your descendants. So say, for your example, your grandchild is being attacked, and you're on the other side and you're seeing your grandchild being attacked. Now I'm going to help my grandchild because my grandchild is being attacked. Her business is being attacked. My grandchild is trying to break ancestral curses. She's trying to break ancestral karma. She's trying to shed the baggage so that her children are. I need to go and help her because some of that karma it's because of me. So that's what she's been doing. So recently, those who were attacking me, I've come to apologize, not because they were sorry and felt bad. No, they came because they got slapped. Like I said they would. Remember I said it. You're going to get slapped up first, and then you're going to go and start your healing journey because you don't trouble people pitney. I remember, this is long before my grandmother passed away. You don't trouble people pitney. You don't trouble people pitney. You leave people pitney alone. You leave people's lives alone. You don't know who they are. Now, my grandmother's since passed now, and she's now fighting on my behalf now. So some of our ancestors that were not so great, but they've made an agreement with Spirit or God. God is giving them, okay, fine. Now you're going to have to go and help out your grandchild because they're trying to move away from the karma that you created for this family. You're going to have to go and help them. That means you're going to have to defend them. You're going to have to stick up for them. You're going to have to guide them in the right direction. You're going to have to do things. You're going to have to help them. In order for you, who has passed on, in order for you to move on, you're going to have to go back and help your descendants. So a lot of us have that protection. We have, well, my story is different. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know. But my story is that, yes, God is my father and has been. The Almighty God is my father and always has been. But it doesn't mean that we don't have ancestors that help us. God permits our ancestors to step in and go and deal with us. It's not always that God is going to come down himself and do it or herself and do it. Sometimes God will say, that's your child. See your child there? Go and do what you're supposed to do. Go and clean up the mess you help them clean up the mess that you help create. So this business where we have, if you acknowledge your ancestors, that means you're against God. No, it couldn't be further from the truth. God uses our ancestral lineage to bring us through. That's number one. Remember, Jesus came through the lineage of David. Look how much ancestral karma David had, Solomon had. But Jesus still came through that lineage, isn't it? If we're going to listen to the Bible and believe the Bible to be true, isn't that what happened? Did not Jesus come through the lineage of David, where people were killed for lust? Yeah, came through the lineage of Ruth. Ruth was who? Ruth was David's grandmother. She wasn't even of that tribe, but she was used to bring King David here. King David brought forth Solomon. Down the line, Yeshua. So let's stop now with this either or. The Bible also says that my ways are not your ways and my thoughts are not your thoughts. Don't think that because this is how this is, and this is the problem with Christianity. They think they know who God is. They don't. God will use the foolish things to confound the wise. He will use the foolish people, the little ones that nobody would listen to, because you're too busy listening to the big shots, the people who are rich and the biggest mouth. Sometimes God will use the little baby, the little child, the cripple, the poor person, the homeless. Y'all don't get it twisted though. The Almighty will use anything to get a result. So yes, of course, the Most High will send my grandmother to help me so that she can clean up her own karma, that we can help break any family curses, and that any family curses can be broken. And that means defending those who are being attacked, because if you're attacking me, you're attacking my plan, you're attacking my destiny, you're attacking what I've come here to do, you're attacking God's plan. If you're attacking me, you're attacking God's plan. And he ain't gonna allow that. And he gonna send people to make sure that the plan is carried out. And whoever comes in the way of the plan will get slapped up. So now these people now coming out the woodwork, I'm sorry, I felt so bad. Oh, no, darling, you're not sorry. You got slapped up. And also, you need to tell the rest of the story. If you were jealous, you should have just said you were jealous. Don't come to me with no big, long ass email and tell me how, just as you came with the same energy to discredit me and destroy me and take me down and destroy my confidence in myself, you better come with that same energy to make amends. If you were jealous, say you were jealous. See, apology is about being honest. If you were jealous, say you were jealous. Yeah? If you were there, if you're sorry, what were you sorry for? For the witchcraft? For involving other people? You should have said that too. Yeah? For throwing evil intent towards me, evil eye. You should have said that in the email too. You should have said all of that. Don't come and say, oh, I just felt bad. No, darling, it's because you got caught. It's because you got slapped. It's because something happened to you and now you have to think back and say, why is this happening? And now you see why it's happening, because you touched the anointed and tried to do their prophet harm. And scoffed at the Bible. You scoffed at the Bible. You scoffed at people's belief in God. You did that publicly. The next minute, the person that you are hosting your giving you this platform to scoff at other people's beliefs, that person passed away. You don't play with children of God. You don't play with the children of the Most High. You don't. You scoffed at the woman when she said her beliefs in God. You scoffed at her. This is a different matter. And whoever, she knows who she is and she knows what I'm talking about. You scoffed at her belief in God. And the next minute, the person that gave you the platform to scoff, that person died. You need to stop playing with people. And I did warn you before that God will kill people to take people out the way that will stop his plan. Psalm 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sit in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of the scornful. Go read. Mocking people for their beliefs. Mocking people. This is why like I said before, for those who listen to me on a regular, if you want to follow Jesus and Jesus is your everything, that's your business. I ain't got nothing to say. Go, you girl, bruv, you go. I ain't got nothing to say. That ain't none of my business or what you do in the privacy of your own prayer closet. You don't scoff at people like that. You don't disrespect people like that, because you will find out. And you're lucky you're still alive, because a lot of people have dropped down around you. And people have fallen around you, and you wonder why. You don't mock. You don't mock people, the children of God. You don't mock the children of the Most High, because they are protected. You don't then go and gather yourselves together and consult together to destroy people because they are protected. And now that you've got a little slap from spirit, you come and you want to apologize, and then you don't want to tell the whole story. My ancestor said it's not a genuine apology, because when you apologize, you say why you're sorry. You list all the things that you did and say, look, this is what I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was jealous and I did this. I'm sorry that I got people and gathered people together against you, to discredit what you're doing, to block you, to tear down your business, to tell the truth. Or don't bother. So that's all I wanted to say, really. Understand the role of your ancestors, because I don't think people really understand the role of some of our ancestors out here. They are here to help us to clear up the karma. And some of the karma they started. So they have to help us in order for them to heal themselves, so that they can move, their energy can move on, whether it's to come back here or it's to go to a next realm or whatever. But they have their work to do, and they have to help us with it, especially when there's generational curses that need to be broken. So that's all I've got to say on that. Let me know. Leave a comment below if this resonates with any of you, and if you acknowledge your ancestors, make sure, be kind. Yes, some of them done some bad things, but they know that they have to pay. They know that they have to heal things in order for them to move on. So I'm going to leave that there. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll speak to you again soon.